Scorpion. Lolamau, it says, as the subtitle for this. Killer Frinkle's team, I'm Cable Lee's time. We're going to take this call now.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
We really appreciate that.
100%. Thank you, Murphy.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know.
Thanks, Murphy.
Why'd you call in then?
Do you know anything
Well,
about the death
he's
of George
trying to
Floyd?
help.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady.
You sure heckin' did, dweeb. Get wrecked.
Told me it was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
I mean, there might actually still be multiple killers, so...
I think there's more than one. Because how can they be in so many places at once unless they're supernatural?
Yeah.
Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history
And,
of
like,
wrestling?
No, sir.
there's still the one time they disappeared out of that locked room, which if there were more than one killer, they could have, like, called for help with the other ones and had them let them out.
With their brick cell phones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say while I was listening to you talk about something else? No worries.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Oh, he called in, it was useless, and he's like, whoops.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have asked me about gators,
I don't care about
Forrest, you have
gators.
a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all.
Maybe one of the whistling mans is a gator.
Maybe. I guess it's possible.
catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Murphy, when you were wrestling with the killer, did he try to
Perhaps
death
our
roll
next
you?
caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're live on The Scream.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore.
Oh.
I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know.
Nancy Drive.
Please help me.
What happened? Breathe. Is he still breathing? What happened? Well, who cares? Is he still breathing? Is he alive?
Yeah, is he
Is he
okay?
still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place. We heard this whistling all of a sudden.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like
Why the hell is these people still outside at 3 a.m. when there's a killer out?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
I guess some of them aren't
Talk to someone.
listening to this radio show, so they don't know the killer is out there.
But this
I
person apparently has a
suppose.
cell phone in their pocket.
Yeah, in the 80s.
Just who would even do that? Was it what was it the whistling man? Was it a
Was
woman?
it?
Let's confirm if it's a woman or not.
Yeah.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know.
Great.
A mask and we're all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
What a meaningless question I just asked. It wouldn't have mattered which one I chose.
Where
I
is
mean,
this masked
She could have heard him say something or something,
Did
maybe.
I break my mic arm?
Bleed out. I'll wait until they
Hey, shut up! My mic arm's broken. Oh God.
That's
911.
that's fine.
Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?"
Who's laughing now?
Please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the
Yeah,
gas station. You
unfortunate.
should get all the info
Whoops.
you can.
Gonna be a bit of a problem. Where is he hurt?
Where is
Can
he?
you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach.
That's not
Stabbed
great.
him again in his leg when he was on the
Also
ground.
not great.
Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
So he's
What's your
f***ed is what you're
friend's name,
saying?
Casey?
Getting stabbed in the stomach's pretty rough.
Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy.
We'll be right back after these messages.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Surely they have more than one ambulance.
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
The scream.
The scream.
25 Nancy Drive, named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg.
So he's hardcore f***ing dead
Sorry.
already.
The ambulances. Well, you know.
I know,
Whoops.
but please, we need something.
Don't you have, like, somebody with a van or something that works there that you can just drive out with?
Perhaps a paddy
For
wagon.
ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
What a dork.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize.
Okay, can I just connect you to the other call? And you could just tell them what to do.
Hey, yeah, is that the thing we can do?
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry
Whoops.
about this, but I have other patients who can't wait.
Really,
All I can do is
nurse?
talk you through the
Nailed
procedure
it.
as quick as I can, and then leave the rest. Think you can handle that?
First try.
Not much choice.
Really have much
Yeah.
choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object
You
was
might have been
stabbed
laser
is still
beamed.
in
You're
him,
not sure.
Don't take it out.
Don't take it out.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right
Even
now.
I know that.
If anything, you should
Yeah.
secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't
That's
have
pretty
thought of
basic.
You should try to get it
Makes
deeper,
sense,
honestly.
Just really jam it in there to make sure the blood stays in.
Glad
If you can get
got it
all the
so
way
far,
through, that's
because there's more
best.
to go.
Keep going. Are you sure you can't? Keep going.
I'm still with you,
Yeah.
Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock.
Whoops.
If he does, act fast.
If he does, act fast because he might develop electricity powers.
Just apply another
It'll be really hard to treat him if he has electricity powers. They like usually don't have control of him at first, so he keeps like shocking the doctors. It's not great.
Add another bandage, elevate his legs, try to keep him warm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and
Keep him warm and calm, elevate his legs, apply another
I'm really
bandage.
sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop
This is
the
like
bleeding,
basic
find someone to
first
get him
aid trauma
stabilized.
stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
I really need to
Just
take a stop the bleed class.
Alright,
If anybody's
Forrest,
somehow
Casey's still
stumbled
on
upon
line
this
one.
drunk, like waking up in the middle of the night, and this auto played for them, take a stop the bleed class if you have it in your area at the time. It's really important that people know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. CPR is also a good idea.
Yeah.
Mazel chimes in with CPR. I don't know what carinaxolone is. Is that like a
I
drug?
don't know what Naxalone is.
So it's like some kind of anti, like,
It's probably an
anti-allergy thing. Treating overdoses.
Oh, overdoses.
Well, learn CPR, take a stop the bleed class, and carry some Naxalone for overdoses, kids.
I guess most people who have like a bad allergy thing would already be carrying a thing on them for it.
Like an EpiPen, but maybe they're just... Well, I mean, yeah, for an allergy, but... I don't know how many times I'd stumble upon somebody taking an overdose, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, we kind of remember, right? It said... The first one was elevate the legs, keep the thing in the stab wound in there where it belongs, because that's where it lives now. Apply pressure until it slows, and then try to bandage it. And then it's apply another bandage, keep them warm, elevate the legs, and that stuff, right?
Keep them calm, yeah.
Pretty sure I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm basically a doctor. How are you holding up? How's Jason? How's Jason?
I'm here.
Yeah, how is he?
Jason doing?
Badly, he's still bleeding. I need
Is he
help.
conscious?
I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left.
That's
And he's
good.
still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Keep it there, dork.
It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Should I pull it out and put it somewhere else on him?
No,
Do
don't touch the
not.
knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry.
Even I know
I'm gonna
this,
stop
like just
making
off the
suggestions.
top of my head.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a
Every
team.
time you
I
see
think
somebody in a
that's-
movie, just like
We're all
pull it
going
out
to
immediately. It's like, you
Jason through
stupid
this.
idiot.
Casey, is his left
I think
wound
that's fairly
bleeding right
common
now?
knowledge of this these days anyway.
These days at least.
That knife?
It keeps glaring at me
Please.
with its cartoon drawn on eyes. Secure the knife.
It's just gotten googly
The
eye.
knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry
Like, it just be that scene from Ricky Bobby where they tried to get the knife out with another knife. And they just like waggling it around. That'd be funny. What was it specific? What'd they say?
She said probably we should use something that's clean. She said the laundry was on top of the dryer, so it's probably already clean.
Laundry.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. I'm sorry, Jason. It's
Just the laugh
my
track.
stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
What? Okay.
Casey.
Now?
Word with Peggy.
Now,
Keep
Peggy?
pressure on and let us know when the
We need to
bleeding
wait
is
for it to
under
slow down
control.
anyway.
You're doing
Yeah, I
great.
guess.
What do you
What if
want?
something happens?
Just
They'll still be here.
karate
Just
chop
shout
them,
if
judo
you
chop,
need to.
whatever.
We'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Heimlich maneuvers, Zai chimes in is also a good thing to learn. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Isn't it just you wrap your arms around their gut and you just do a like upward pull, basically?
Yeah, it's like
You like pull
Kinda
them up
right.
so that it's like it tugs them back while you're also pulling upwards on the abdomen.
yeah, basically.
Welcome to our stream where we talk about first aid. What the f you want, Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
What if she just called Nimbus? And then they cloud surfed over there, right?
Oh, she's just like, why didn't I think of that?
Any
Any
suggestions?
suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
What does that
You skipped
mean?
it, didn't you?
Whoops.
Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know
Great.
everybody's
I'm sure there's
numbers.
a brochure
I've only
or
ever
something
called Karen.
somewhere.
Everybody's personnel info is probably.
You'd
in
think they'd have like
Reggie's
a,
office.
just a notepad with everybody's numbers in the
Files are
studio
Reggie's
there.
office.
Yeah.
Just in
A life or
case.
death situation, I'm sure they won't mind.
Right, but there are a couple of problems with that.
Sigh.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna
He's
like this,
booby
Emma.
trapped his office.
Have
Be
you ever
careful,
heard the future
Forrest.
is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
How disappointing for
Talking
everybody,
about
am I
floppy
right?
disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Whoa, calm down with this
Peggy,
science fiction's
I know
future
what
talk.
floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
What I don't understand is the floppy disks aren't actually. Well, I guess some of them were floppy, weren't they? Weren't some of them floppy?
Okay for now.
Were they?
Pretty sure some of them were floppy.
I only remember the like plastic ones that were.
I think that was the
Slide
later
down to
ones.
My door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I just have to look around.
Because I think I remember seeing like stuff where they actually had like a floppy, like square
I'll
blocky
patch
thing.
my mic down to the office.
5-inch ones were floppy? Yeah.
Through the intercom.
Okay, so I was f***ing around that whole time. What were they talking about? We gotta go get. Time. I'm sorry. I was also glancing at like the chat and stuff, trying to keep up with what was going on. What were they saying? We need to get something to go to somebody's office who has the phone numbers that we need to call somebody who might be able to help, right?
We need the combination to Reggie's safe so we can get the information about who lives down there to call one of them to go do first aid on the guy who's bleeding to death, but not bleeding to death fast enough that we're on a time limit.
Where are they? The people who were bleeding to death?
25 something lane.
Oh, they were on Nancy Drive, right?
Yes.
I think they said they were on Nancy Drive. If I'm wrong, then blame Time. Because he wasn't keeping notes. I just got a key to what? I picked up a key. I didn't even look at it. What was the key that I picked up? Oh, boy. Oh, jeez.
Reggie's office, maybe?
Locked tight.
Well, it ain't that, apparently.
I guess we'll just try doors until we find it.
I'm pretty sure this goes to just a few cubicles, and that's it. That's the roof, so I guess it's down here then?
I guess.
Oh, this must be his office.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't even say that I used the key, it just opened.
Yeah. I want to believe.
From below it came. Scorpion. Lolamau, it says, as the subtitle for this. Laser Racer. Lol, said the Scorpion. Lamau. I want to believe. First aid to the injured. This certificate to certify that Reginald Scott has successfully completed the standard course issued by St. Gabriel's Hospital, Gallows Creek.
Reggie probably doesn't live in the cheap things if he's the owner, I assume. I guess it depends on how good the radio station is doing.
Reggie drew this himself. Posted it for everyone to see. I also like how this is just a scaled down, like literally just a copy of the map.
Yeah.
With the post-its and everything. It's the notice, and it's literally this. They just took a screenshot of it and just shrank it. That's cute.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Very important date. Okay. That's where that belongs. See here. Acts forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original pro tag and villain.
Did Reggie write those Axe movies that we saw?
Axe Forever is the sequel? That's beautiful! I love these Axe movies and I've never seen them. Axe Me Again, Axe 3 something, and Axe Forever. Beautiful. Floppy disk? Oh, that's probably in the safe. Okay, so important date. Axe Holiday 1982 for... That's kind of irrelevant, though. There's no reason if that's important.
Yeah, it's just the movie.
That's the only date that we have so far, so we can try it. 1982.
There's something else on the corkboard?
Nope. When he got his thing? 1987?
Maybe? It is the one that's highlighted on there.
No, maybe it's when Axe 3 or whatever. Please stop putting stickers on office furniture. You're lowering the resale value of everything. We plan on selling this next year. God, the scream.
We're lowering the resale value of these plastic chairs that we have.
This is also just the map scale down. They did it twice. Oh my God.
Wait. You better check on our traps. Our clever traps.
Our clever, funny traps are still in place, Time.
Good. The killer hasn't been here.
I just want to make sure that our funny traps are in place. Okay, what do we got here? Let me just crouch on this desk, see if I can find something neat. Best bot. There's a thing here.
There's a note.
There's also drawers here I can open. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Yeah, that's the clue to go look at the tapes.
Oh, okay.
There's another sticky note there. The hell is this? Oh, a floppy note. A floppy disk.
Oh.
Direct.
We'll just slap that in there.
What? Pizza delivery kill. Killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me is the title. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza.
Gas.
I could go for some pizza right now, you know what I'm saying?
Ponty would hate this movie.
What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as final girl's boyfriend, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. Protagonist is college student Megan, surname to follow. She's smart, beautiful. This guy is just making movies, apparently, in this radio station. She's smart, beautiful. I would love to make like a low-budget, goofy horror movie. Can I say, just come up with a stupid slash villain, just like, gosh dang, chocolate syrup our way through it. You know what I'm saying? She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer because he uses cheese. Get it? Because pizza has cheese. Takes place on 1107. Very important, as opposed to 7-Eleven. Very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering. 3 Gs, they call it locally. Event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Tried to leave this into the greater story, exclamation point. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier, because this is the 4th time we've done it. Maybe partner with Ponty's Pizza for the launch? Question mark.
No.
110 orders. 110 orders.
One
Just
out of
receive
10
1 out of 10
orders.
orders. Just receive a pizza cutter and tickets for the movies. Oh, 1 out of every 10 orders receive a pizza cutter and tickets. Well, that's clearly not what we need.
It said 1107. We could try that.
If you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes, Clive, you jerk ass. 1107.
I know about your creepy shrine in the basement.
Your creepy shrine that the boss is just okay with, I guess. Nice! Nailed it!
Yeah.
Got him! 360 no! Oh my god.
Oh.
Personal file. Hedges John. What are we looking for? Personal file Nash Forrest. Oh, well, I gotta read this one.
We're looking for somebody who knows first aid that we can send to the...
How do we heckin' eject this mother heckin' thing? Did I break it? What the hell is this? Deep cuts.
What?
Oh, that's like... This is in case we're having trouble reading it. I can turn that off with tab. Can I pull this out, please?
How do we... Oh, right next to the button. Right above the slot there, to
Nailed
the left.
it. Yeah, here.
Reggie won't mind that.
I don't give a heck. There's a killer out.
Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone
You read that really fast, Forrest.
He sure did.
We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line.
Yeah, but this has my name on it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates.
You're right. I'm going to focus on possible candidates. Anyway, Forrest Nash, show host, 5th April, 1940. Come on in, Romero Street. Come on in. He lives in an inn?
Come on in.
He lives in like a motel?
I guess.
That's rough.
He did just get here like a week ago, I think.
Phone number, it has no area code. It's just 5420237. Sorry to dox whoever doesn't have an area code that has this number.
I mean, I guess they did have those in like the 80s, I suppose.
An area code?
Yeah, I guess.
You realize that the
it was
80s had all the states that we currently have, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Notes, I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable... What the fuck did we do? Any
What did
reputable
we
station,
do?
but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team, seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie Janny, Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for... Is this the guy who owns the station?
This is the guy that owns the station.
Oh, okay. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. I don't want to be paired with Karen. I assume
She sounds like a Karen.
I'm assuming Karen's like the daytime host, maybe?
I guess.
Person who runs it. Okay, so this is irrelevant. This is just... My ego has been sated, thank you. Just pick
Let's
up
snoop
anybody
at
on-
Peggy's file, though.
Does Peggy have a file? Hedger. Peggy, nailed it. Peggy Weaver.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What?
Because I like to snoop. Well, I wanted to make sure you weren't just lying to me and that you were trying to let this guy die when you could help.
It's fine, Peggy. We aren't actually on a time limit.
Well, now I have questions to ask you if I want to make sure that you're actually Peggy. Peggy Weaver, producer. A producer, damn. May 23rd, 1959. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. These aren't real places or numbers, whatever. They made this up.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a month called May. Who cares? Notes, I've never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Oh my god. It's like some kind of psychopath, perhaps? Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run the station on girl power, but spell GRRRL power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls and the scream. I'm pretty sure she's willing to kill for it. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Almost like he could just wander off for like 20 minutes and they'd pretend that it was like one song.
He does do that sometimes.
Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training. Whoops, because of their training sessions, their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at the bar?
What kind of training sessions are these supposedly?
They're dating. I'm pretty sure that's what he means by them being onto him. They're dating.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here.
Okay, who else do we got?
Well, I guess we're just gonna pick whatever now. So we'll just start from left to right. Unless he has a file on himself. Hold on. What's his name?
Probably doesn't. Reggie.
Barbara. Karen. Bradley. Let's pick Karen because
Yeah.
the drama. Oh my god, gossip. Oh my god.
Very important at a time like this.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
The hell was that? I'm
Hello?
pretty sure this is the right one because somebody just started banging on the door. Karen Lawson, senior producer. I don't care. Senior has really. I mean, I know she's not relevant because she also missed it. Karen has really stepped up her duties in recent months. She has fully taken on Hamish's show alongside the Timberline twins ever since was left us. What? Alongside the Timberline twins ever since Wes left us. Wes left us. I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully she doesn't get any ideas about being paid double. Karen has started mentoring Peggy. Oh, baby. I think this will be really good for Peggy. They are even doing team building training getaways to improve efficiency. Training getaways to improve efficiency. Update. I'm starting to suspect that these producer training getaways are being strategically timed. They've now both missed Secret Santa, first aid training, and the Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit.
I mean, I would have found a way to get out of the Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit also.
I'm pretty sure my boss won't care if I just flick these across the room, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I've already broken into a safe. Who cares? Team building. Man, after their team building exercise, they've gotten a lot closer. John Hedges is a newsreader. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. Well, I guess this isn't the guy we want then. I know he was a war medic. Well, maybe he is the guy that we need. But it was station policy to send everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military. I'm pretty sure this is the guy we need. End of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Question mark. Exclamation point. Question mark. Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent for his reviews. He said he'd stop, but he said that the last 3 times too. Is it un-American to reprimand a war vet? Okay, so John is a war medic, is like a military medic veteran.
So he's probably pretty good at,
and he has his own supplies.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Bradley Carter, food critic. When I hired Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? Exclamation point, question mark. To them I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown, or Henderson.
What does that mean?
Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometime. I've always wanted to learn more about food. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training session. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth-to-mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad.
Reggie, I'm gathering, is very clueless.
Banked it.
Yeah! I curved that like it was wanted.
Guess this is Barbara, and they mentioned that both of them were painted. So John's the guy we want, but let's read this just for funsies. Barbara Albright, receptionist. Barbara is really getting on well with all the staff here. Everybody gave her great feedback at our last review. I get the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Call it a hunch. Okay, Reggie. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least 5 now. She throws them as ammunition whenever we get into an argument. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, he knows all their names. Freddie and Lord... Yeah. Oh, that's all the cats we saw in the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and Lord Winston. Lord Winston, everybody.
Lord Winston. He must always be addressed by his proper title.
If you don't, that's disrespectful. You aren't welcome in this house, she says.
He will not acknowledge you if you don't call him Lord.
You disrespected my roommate. I'll need to monitor productivity going forward. The cat photos are a big distraction for the rest of the team. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. Joke's on her, I've made 3 movies already. I don't care what she thinks. A story about an alien egg at the center of the earth set to hatch on February 30th. Isn't that just World of Warcraft's story?
I mean...
Azeroth's just a big egg for some kind of god. This guy's ahead of his time, kid. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? Also, that egg might just be the Choo Choo Charles prequel. You don't know.
Oh, it ties in. The lore.
The lore. Never finding that one again. All right, well, hey, kids, next time we're going to call John for this emergency first aid that we need, because I'm pretty sure he's literally the only person here who knows anything about first aid.
And also is the only one who lives on that street also.
What a convenient coincidence that is.
I like how we went into this expecting the puzzles to be, like, challenging, but they've all been, like, pretty easy, actually.
Well, we've maybe f***ed up with Tammy. I don't know what that was about. I feel like we picked the right choice, but I guess we missed something there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that we maybe screwed up. Everything else we've been 100% like, this is like a baby game. It's like a baby game. Next time, kids.
Next time.